Good morning dear students, this is Bonani Porokasto. I welcome you all to today's video. Here we are doing the chapter Determinants. Example 24, here it is given a matrix, a 3 by 3 matrix is given. We have to show that A into adjoint A is equal to determinant A into identity matrix I, and we have to find A inverse. So for that, first of all, we will find determinant of A. So let us find determinant of A. For that we have to write the matrix in this way. Now for our easy calculation, here we can apply some properties of determinant. See, here row 1 and row 2. If we replace row 1 by row 1 minus row 2, then this element will be 0 and this element will also be 0. So 1 minus 1 0, 3 minus 4 minus 1, 3 minus 3 0, and other two rows will remain same. Now see, in row 1 we have two zeros, so we can expand the determinant along row 1. So for that, for this one, we have to write minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 is for first row second column, because minus 1 is in first row second column. Then we have to multiply minus 1. Then we have to write the determinant excluding the first row second column. So we have to write 1 3 1 4, the remaining elements. Now from these two we will get plus 1. And from here, if we multiply 1 into 4, 4 minus 1 into 3, 3. So our answer is 1. So determinant of A is 1. Again, we can say 1 is not equal to 0. So A is a non-singular matrix. So A inverse exists. Now we will find adjoint of A. So for that, we have to find the cofactors of A. So cofactor of 1, the first element 1. How we will find? Minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1 into 4 3 3 4. It is because we have to exclude the first row first column, and for this one, this one is in first row first column. So for that we have to write here minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1 and this determinant. Now from here we can get 16 minus 9, so the answer is 7. So cofactor of 1 is 7 and it is denoted by A11. Now we will write A12. A12 means cofactor of this 3. A12 means first row second column. So 3 is in first row second column. So for this we have to write minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2, because it is in first row first column. So let's write minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2. And for this 3 we have to exclude the first row second column. Then we will be with 1 3 1 4. So let's write 1 3 1 4. So from here we will get minus 1, and from here 4 minus 3. So it is minus 1. So A12 is minus 1. Now we will write A13. So for that we have to write minus 1 to the power 1 plus 3. From this 1 and 3 we have to write here 1 plus 3. Then we have to exclude this first row third column, because 1 3 is the first row third column, and for this 3 we are finding the cofactor. So we have to eliminate the first row third column. So we will be left with these 4 elements. So 1 4 1 3. From here we will get plus 1, and from here we will get 3 minus 4, so minus 1. Now A21. A21 will be minus 1 to the power 2 plus 1. A21 means second row first column. So this is the second row first column. So we have to eliminate the second row and first column. So we will be left with 3, 3, 3, 4. So after doing the calculation, we will get from here minus 1 and from here. So it will be minus 3. Now A22, so minus 1 to the power 2 plus 2, and 22 means for this 4, second row second column. We have to eliminate the second row second column. So we will be left with 1, 3, 1, 4. So let's write 1, 3, 1, 4. So from here we will get plus 1, and from here 4 minus 3. So 1. Now A23. A23 means 1 to the power minus 1 to the power 2 plus 3, and this is the second row third column. So this is the second row third column. We have to eliminate the second row third column. So we will be with 1, 3, 1, 3. So 1, 3, 1, 3. From here we will get minus 1. So minus 1. And from the determinant 3 minus 3, so it will be 0. Now second row is completed. Now third row first column A31. A31 is minus 1 to the power 3 plus 1, and for this we have to eliminate the third row first column. So we will be left with 3, 3, 4, 3. So let's write 3, 3, 4, 3. From here we will get plus 1, and from the determinant we will get 9 minus 12, so minus 3. Now A32. A32 is equal to minus 1 to the power 3 plus 2, and the determinant will be 32 means third row second column. So this 3. So for this we have to eliminate the third row second column. So we will have 1, 3, 1, 3. So 1, 3, 1, 3. So from here we will get minus 1, and from the determinant 3 minus 3, so answer is 0. Now the last cofactor A33, for this we have to write minus 1 to the power 3 plus 3, and 3, 3 means this 4, third row third column. So for this we have to eliminate this row this column. So we will have these 4 numbers 1, 3, 1, 4. So 1, 3, 1, 4. From here we will get plus 1, and from here we will get 4 minus 3. So answer is 1. Now we will write adjoint of A. So adjoint of A is equal to transpose of the matrix A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. So first of all we put the values of these cofactors. So transpose of, in place of A11 we will put 7, A12 is minus 1, A13 is minus 1. In this way, minus 3, 1, 0. Then minus 3, 0, 1. So now we have to take its transpose. So for that we have to write here adjoint of A is equal to the first row will become the first column, second row will become the second column, and the third row will become the third column. Now we have to multiply A and adjoint of A. So let's write A 1 3 3 1 4 3 1 3 4 into 7 minus 3 minus 3 minus 1 1 0 minus 1 0 1. Now since both are 3 by 3 matrices, so our product of these two matrices, the matrix will be of order 3 by 3. Now we will multiply the first row with the first column and we will add. So it will be 7 minus 3 minus 3. Then this one we will have from this first row and the second column. Now first row, third column. So from here we will get minus 3 plus 0 plus 3. Now second row, first column. So 7 minus 4 minus 3. Second row, first column. Now second row, second column. Minus 3 plus 4 plus 0. Now second row, third column. So minus 3 plus 0 plus 3. Third row, first column. 7 minus 3 minus 4. Now third row, second column. Minus 3 plus 3 plus 0. Third row, third column. Minus 3 plus 0 plus 4. Now 7 minus 3 minus 3 1 minus 3 plus 3 0 0. This is 0. From here we will get 0. Here we will get 1. Here we will get 0. From here we will get 0 0 and here we will get 1. So this is A into adjoint A. Now we will find determinant of A into I. So determinant of A is 1 and I will be the identity matrix of order 3 by 3, because here our given question is of order 3 by 3. So we have to take the identity matrix I of the same order 3 by 3. So 0 0 1. So from here we will get the identity matrix 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So we can write A into adjoint A is equal to I. Now we will find A inverse. So to find A inverse, our formula is 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. This is our formula. So the value of determinant A is 1. Now adjoint A is the matrix, this one. So let's write this one here. 7 minus 3 minus 3 minus 1 1 0 minus 1 0 1. So since we are multiplying the matrix by 1 by 1, that means 1 only, the matrix will remain same. 7 minus 3 minus 3 minus 1 1 0 minus 1 0 1. So this is our A inverse. One more important thing, whenever we are finding the cofactors, see the cofactor of 1 we will find like this, but the minor of 1 will be this part only. Minor of 3 will be this part. So capital M13 will be this part only. Capital M21 will be this part. Capital M22 this part. Capital M23 this one. Capital M31 this one. capital M32 this one, and capital M33 this one. Capital M33 means minor of the element of third row, third column. Capital M23 means minor of the element of the second row, third column. So second row means this one, second row, third column means this 3. Example 25, here these two matrices are given. We have to show that AB whole inverse is equal to B inverse A inverse. So for that we have to first find the determinant of A, determinant of B. So first of all, if we find determinant of A, then it will be minus 8 minus 3, so minus 11. Now determinant of B, (3 minus 2), so it is 1. So both are not equal to 0, so non-singular. So A inverse and B inverse exist. Now we will find AB. So this is A and this is B. Here first row is multiplied by the first column, so 2 minus 3. First row is multiplied by the second column, so minus 4 plus 9. Second row is multiplied by the first column, so 1 plus 4. Second row is multiplied by the second column, so minus 2 minus 12. So from here we will get minus 1, 5, 5 minus 14. Now we will find determinant of AB. So determinant of AB will be 14 minus 25. So answer will be minus 11. Now we will find the adjoint A. So for that we have to find the cofactors of the elements of A. So A11 will be cofactor of 2. So cofactor of 2 will be minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1 into, we have to eliminate this first row and first column, so we will have minus 4. So into minus 4, our answer will be minus 4. A12 is the cofactor of 3, so is equal to minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2, and we have to eliminate the first row, second column, so we will have this 1. So answer is minus 1. Now for A21 we will write minus 1 to the power 2 plus 1 and we into 3, so it will be minus 3. A22 minus 1 to the power 2 plus 2, and we have to eliminate the second row, second column, so we will have this 2. So answer is 2. Now we will put the values accordingly. Minus 4, minus 1, minus 3, 2. Now transpose of this will be minus 4, minus 3, minus 1, 2. This is adjoint A. Now we have to find the adjoint B. So for that, the cofactors of the elements of B, cofactor of 1, that is A11, is equal to minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1 into 3, so it will be 3. A12 means minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2, that means the element of the first row, second column, so we have to eliminate the first row, second column, so we will have this minus 1. From here we will get 1. For A21 we will have minus 1 to the power 2 plus 1, and second row, first column we have to eliminate, so we will have this minus 2, so 2. Now A22, the cofactor of 3, minus 1 to the power 2 plus 2, and we have to write here the eliminating the second row, second column, so we will have this 1 into 1, so 1. Now we will put the values of A11, A12, A21, A22, so 3, 1, 2, 1. So the transpose of this will be 3, 2, 1, 1. So this is adjoint B. Now we will find the adjoint of AB. So for that, first of all, we have to find the cofactors of all the elements of AB. So A11 is the cofactor of -1. So for that, we have to write -1 to the power 1 plus 1. This 1 plus 1 is for first row, first column. And we have to eliminate the first row, first column. Then we have to write -14. So here it is -14. From here, we will get the answer -14. A12 is the cofactor of this 5. So for that, we have to eliminate the first row, second column, and we have to write this 5 here. So -1 to the power 1 plus 2 into 5. So it will be -5. A21 is the cofactor of this 5. So for that, we will get the answer -5. A22 is the cofactor of -14. So for this -14, we have to write -1 to the power 2 plus 2 into -1. This -1. So from here, we will get cofactor of -14 is -1. Now, for adjoint of AB, we have to write transpose of A11, A12, A21, A22. Now, here we have written all the values of this A11, A12, A21, A22. So -14, -5, -5, -1. Now transpose of this matrix will be this first row will become the first column and the second row will become the second column. So this is adjoint of AB. For A inverse, we have to write the formula 1 by determinant A into adjoint A. The value of determinant A is -11 and adjoint A is this matrix. Now B inverse 1 by determinant B into adjoint B. The value of determinant B is 1 and adjoint B is this matrix. Now AB whole inverse. So 1 by determinant AB adjoint AB. The value of determinant of AB is -11 and adjoint of AB is this matrix. Now we will find B inverse into A inverse. So here we have written the matrix that is B inverse. From here we will get B inverse. If we multiply this matrix by 1 by 1, that is 1, we will get the same matrix. So here we have written B inverse. For A inverse, we have written this one. So this is the matrix. Now we will keep -1 by 11 like this, because in our answer also we need 1 by -11 like this. Now we will multiply these two matrices to get like this. So let's do. So first row multiplied by the first column, -12 -2. First row multiplied by the second column, -9 plus 4. Second row, first column, -4 -1. Second row, second column, -3 plus 2. From here we will get -1 by 11, -14, -5, -5, -1. Now see, from here we can say B inverse A inverse is equal to, so in place of this we can write AB whole inverse. So from here we can say B inverse A inverse is equal to AB whole inverse. So it is verified.